Buster, wake up. Shane's being a bit flippant. He's going on about warts and stuff, mate, and paracetamol. Tell him to wake up and get us out beeping. Bunter, I think Shane's let us down, Bunter. He's going on about warts and paracetamol and not being able to bend down or something. Typical metal detectorist excuses when they've probably gone out for a pint or something and cleaning coins or shit. Not to worry, Captain Bubbles. I found a vintage metal detecting clip that is so funny it'll have you pissing your fairy little pants. We're going to react to it, and it's going to be a way to thank all our lovely Anglo Celtic fans for 500,000 views on YouTube. 500,000. Stephen Porker could fart and get that on TikTok in one video, and the next day it'd be on 5 million. We don't care. This is Anglo Celtic, and we keep it real for you lovely, genuine diggers. Puffs, you do me head in, no piss off. Watch this video, it's funny.
If I was a Roman on a horseback and I was cutting across from here, I wouldn't want to tie my horse going uphill and then down. I'd cut through the narrow lanes. And this is what you've got to imagine. And where he'd stop. And this is where I concentrate my searching on. I've got a good reading here. I've just dug my little digger into this little patch here, and I've got a good reading in there.
Nigel Richards is a part-time window cleaner.
Nigel is our hero, perving in the windows, wearing wooden shoes, digging bloomin' Romans.
Who describes himself as a semi-professional metal detector.
Nigel describes himself as a semi-professional metal detector, not a detectorist. Maybe his dad was called C-Scope.
He is prospecting on mud dredged from the River Colne near Colchester, once the site of the Roman town of Camulodunum.
Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Now then, I don't think I'll be needing that just for the moment. I love doing this, I do. Excited. I hope we're in luck anyway. Oh yes, we're in luck, yes. Oh yes, it's a Roman coin. Sometimes you can go for nearly 2 hours without getting one of these coins.
Oh yes. It's a Roman coin. Sometimes you can go for 2 hours without finding one of these. Lad. There was a lot more coins to be found back in the day. You're a fucking dickhead, Dad. You're worse than the one you're laughing at.
Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh, it looks pretty good. Might be able to identify that when I get it home and washed under the tap. But there, look at the head. I don't know whether you can see it on the camera or not, but there's definitely a head there. It looks like Trajan. It looks like Trajan because I've had Trajan out of this spot before, I hear.
No, Nigel, you window-wiping fibber. I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like an overclean 1970s ashtray. Something that you've got out your finds collection and popped it on the video to make yourself look good. Even Buster can see that a mile away, and he's an old dog, you puff.
I wonder if them Romans are thinking about me just now.
After such quick results, Mr. Richards went on to demonstrate that metal detecting can be hard work, and the results disappointing.
That's a lump of iron, that is. That's a great big lump of iron, that. Yeah, looks as though somebody else... That's a Coca-Cola tin. I'll bet you it is. I bet it's a Coca-Cola tin.
That's a Coca-Cola tin. I bet it's a Coca-Cola tin. I bet it's a Coca-Cola tin. It's a Coca-Cola tin. Ooh.
You see, they've got aluminium on the end. Oh, it's a tin. See the aluminium ends? I'm picking up the aluminium, you see? It's one of the hazards, but never mind. It's all enjoyable. We'll put him back where he comes from.
This looks innocent enough, but digging holes can destroy vital evidence contained in the layers of soil. In archaeological excavation, the layers of soil are carefully removed.
Warning, we have a very judgmental narrator here, just automatically thinking that us detectorists are bad eggs. It's been going on since the day the detector was invented. Upper crust pasties turning their bogey-filled noses up at us. Blimps.
And the evidence of human occupation is recorded in the context in which it was buried. A process which produces a mass of information about the past. Few metal detector users would claim they could make any real contribution to this kind of work. For them, the real argument with the archaeologists is over the spoil heaps. These are the piles of earth thrown up during the excavation. Metal detector users believe that from this spoil, they can often salvage small artifacts.
If they came onto this site, as I have seen elsewhere, the minute they got bored with the spoil heaps, they would be on the site itself, because you get bored very quickly when you're using a metal detector, because it's a mindless task.
Now there, Tam Tatty One Brown, I have to agree with you. It's so mindless, I'm sat in bed taking the piss out of you.
All you're doing is listening for the right buzz, and therefore you get bored, and they would be down and into the excavations, as has happened before on sites in Canterbury, where they start digging holes and doing untold damage to the site itself.
Now then, Tom Tatty One Brown, may I just remind you that it's also very common for stuck-up archaeologists to tell massive lies, to chuck dirt at innocent metal detectorists.
Obviously, they couldn't do any harm just on the spoil heaps, but if you start encouraging that, then you're automatically encouraging them to go further afield.
So there you go, children, a bit of vintage propaganda from the dark side to celebrate 500,000 views. Me and Buster would just like to say, it's been bloomin' marvellous. Onwards and upwards, eh, Bunt? Oh, bless him. I've got to take him out for a walk before he pisses on my leg.